I really wondered why somebody would say that Tinubu is bullying the judiciary to make the results to favor him, or to force the judiciary to favor him. One of the biggest fact remains that Tinubu did not win this election, whether by genuinity or by crook. Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not win this election, and we understand that Inec has been playing with the emotions of Nigerians, but this got to stop. That's one biggest fact. This got to stop. No matter how the things are, no matter how the things wants to be, this got to stop. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not yet proven to Nigerians how he won the election, or at least asked his team to tell Nigerians how he actually won the election. But I'm here with some facts and that can help clarify some certain things about what is going on in the court. It is very shameful that we find ourselves here in a country filled with lies. You see, in the courts, they are telling lies. No matter what they want to do, no matter how they want to turn it, they keep telling lies, and they keep telling lies and lies and lies. Now, we must continue to push through, and as long as we are doing everything possible to prove to this judiciary, or to prove to Nigerians that in a way Tinubu did not win and he has not yet presented the statistics. We saw the mess they were doing and all the wrongs they were trying to turn around, trying to make it look as if P2B did not win the election. You know, they purposely shifted P2B's vote to number 3. They shifted his position to number 3 so that Nigerians will fall like a common fool. Thereby, they will be telling P2B, why are you coming out when you are even number 3? But P2B knew that he won the election, and that is why he's in court. He said, I'm going to prove it. Now, do you know that Labour Party's response to Tinubu and APC is expectedly strongest on qualification and undue FCT Abuja? LP's response to Inec, which is expected, is going to be a bomb on non-compliance and substantial effect on election result outcome, and also FCT Abuja. Bear in mind, Tinubu APC primarily are defending their qualification, that is narcotic related forfeiture and double nomination of Mr. Shetima. So Tinubu and APC primarily are defending their qualification, that is narcotic related forfeiture and double nomination of Mr. Shetima. The INEC side is to defend the conduct of the election. Now, let's use these two topics and discuss. APC is defending that Tinubu did not forfeited 460,000 related narcotic and double nomination of Mr. Shetima, which are lies, which have been proven by Labour Party. You see, one of the most interesting thing here in this case is that it has become more enlightening, more, should I call it, futuristic enough for people to see the positive impact that Labour Party is making in the court. Until today, we are having Tinubu coming out to say that even though they want to run the election, it's between him and Atiku. He sounds like a scared man. He sounds like a man who knows that he's already failing and who needs to relax and wait for the right thing to be done. My greatest fear is not that Tinubu rigged this election. My greatest fear is that Tinubu woke up one day and said that it is his turn. INEC could not give us statistics how he declared Tinubu the president of Nigeria, which today is Tinubu's turn. Tomorrow may be a Boko Haram turn, and you cannot do anything. He will use the money he has gathered from kidnapping, destroying people's life to become your president. Imagine what the country will look like. Another fear I have is the narcotic side, where you have a drug lord being the president of Nigeria. This is the most scary thing that I've never wished for myself or my children. We should be watchful. Now, of course, there will be another written address to respond to Inec, because Labour Party has given 40 pages of response to APC and Tinubu's council. Now there's another 40 pages coming from Labour Party to Inec. Now let's look at the Inec side to defend the conduct of the election. How will they prove this? Now, just like I said earlier, P2B is a big fish that you cannot chase out of the ocean. P2B is a big fish that you cannot chase out of the ocean. It will be very difficult for you to chase out P2B with all this case. Tinubu could not, with all their final address, they couldn't even make any point partaking the forfeiture of the $460,000 related to narcotic. Number two, they couldn't even give us proof that Shettima double nomination is wrong or was attested wrong. In everything they said, they end up shooting themselves in the leg. Thereby, now that their council has now admitted that 25% is needed. You see, these people are already failing the case, and I believe those judges or lawyers they might have bribed are now encouraging Tinubu to prepare for a rerun. Even though Tinubu should rerun this election 100 times, he cannot win. You don't get it. There are ways of doing this thing, and we're not asking for a rerun, because you can't be rerunning an election that was won by somebody because one person refused to agree that another person won the election. You can't. This is a waste of resources, is a waste of money, is a waste of time. Because I learned that so many people came back from diaspora, some from England, some from US, some from Canada, Austria, different part of the country, with their families to come and vote. Do you know how much flight ticket cost? Return ticket cost? Do you know how much? So many of them came back to Nigeria to make sure that they vote in Labour Party. And you want to go and waste the time that people went and stood under the sun, because by now they think that people might have been discouraged. It's a waste of time. The court must do the right thing. That is all. The court ought to do the right thing. Rerunning the election, look at the statistics that was presented before the court. The Labour Party presented it. INEC itself as a body cannot defend the conduct of the election. INEC cannot defend the conduct of the election. They can't defend how they announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu the president of Nigeria. So why are they rooting for a run? So Tinubu bullying the court will not work. And the rerunning of an election is not possible. The winner must be declared. That's just the fact. The winner must be declared. And we already know the winner. P2B came with 13 witnesses. PDP came with almost 16 witnesses. We are now waiting for APC and INEC to give us witness. They came with one. Even the one that came finally agreed that Tinubu forfeited. Their own witness agreed that Tinubu forfeited $460,000. It's getting more interesting. I can tell you with every honesty, P2B is coming, and there won't be room. There won't be room for anybody to come and disable what people have struggled to put in place. Thanks for supporting the Future News. Peace.